What's goody, sis and bro? Welcome back to another video. If you want to see how I made these delicious handmade cheeseburgers in less than 10 minutes, just keep on watching. Alright y'all, so let's go ahead and get started. Before I start cooking anything, I definitely want to wash my hands. Please make sure that you're washing your hands before you are touching any type of raw meat, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping my cheeseburgers. So what you want to do is grab a large piece of meat and you're gonna kind of like form it into a ball. Once in that ball, we're gonna just run it under cold water just so we can get any blood or bacteria that's left over on the meat out. And I like to pat it dry with a napkin just so I can make sure that when I season it, all my seasoning remains on my meat. So you're gonna see me flipping and flipping and flipping and dipping, because we're going to be flipping and like forming it into a ball. So it should be the size of your palm really, and it should be the thickness of about 3/4 of an inch. So about like the same thickness of like your hand. So we're just going to keep folding, flipping, slipping. And when we're done with the shape that we want, we're going to put an indentation in the middle, like a little dumpling, like a little dimple. So that's going to make sure that one, that our patties stay flat while we're cooking it, and two, that we make sure that everything is cooked in the center as well as from the top and bottom. So just finished up, and look at my little Michelin Man burgers. Look at them Krabby Patties. Okay, so this is how much is left for anyone who wants to know. Just after making 6 patties. It's very important to clean while you cook, guys. It's gonna save so much time at the end, and that way you can eat all your amazing fresh food right then and there when you are done cooking. So now's my favorite part. It's seasoning time, baby. It's seasoning time. Because you know I like me a little spice. So we got a couple of different seasonings here that we're going to go ahead and go through. So first I'm going to start off with my adobo. Okay. I'm going to put some on our Krabby Patties. What I typically do is flip the patties and season at the same time. I use one hand for flipping and using it to open the bottles, and another one for just simply spreading the seasonings around. So now going in with that black pepper, okay, and we just going to season it up again, just flipping the patties back and forth until I get enough coating on both sides. Lori seasoned salt, and I try not to put too much of this just because I'm using a couple of different salts, and you don't want your patties to be too salty. You just want them to taste good, okay? I just tried some Italian seasoning, y'all, because I was like, this looks good, so I tried that. You should try new things, y'all. You never know what you might like. Just sprinkle that. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of celery salt as well. And voila! Now we have a seasoned Michelin Man. Now we're gonna go ahead and need some oil and some cheese. We're gonna go ahead and start cooking, baby. So go ahead and go in with that oil. You can take whatever oil you need. I just had vegetable oil on hand, and pour that into your pan. Stir it around like Cooking Mama taught you something, okay? And then we're gonna warm that up on a medium-high heat. Now, if you're underage, please have adult supervision, because y'all, it's hot. It's hot, okay? That wasn't even planned, y'all, but I mean, if I'm the greatest, Drey said it, so period, poo, period. But usually I don't touch my burgers a lot. I don't like to keep like moving them around. I just gently kind of shift them in other directions so the oil can touch every part of the bottom. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my bread, y'all, because we're gonna start prepping now. Potato rolls for the win. So we're gonna do my little peekaboo and check who it is. If it's brown enough, turn it. If not, don't. You know what I'm saying? Just don't. Some of them will cook before the others, so don't try to base it on all of them cooking at the same time. And here I am doing a better angle so you guys can actually see what I'm doing, but just going ahead and peekaboo in, flipping it over. If it looks like it's a good color with those little brown crisp on it, then we're good. So here's another technique that I use. I take a knife to poke a hole into my burgers, and that'll just let me know that they're cooked evenly in the middle if nothing comes out. That means there's no blood still left in the burger. I'm going to splash some cheese. Be careful. Be careful. Oh, I told her be careful, right? I told myself be careful, right? And look, I'm trying to be doing YouTube. Ooh! Ooh, Jesus. Ooh. In the arms of the angel. Alright, y'all, back to the schedule program, but you know I had to come smarter. So you see that different angle? You see I came on a different angle. I'm a joke, y'all. I'm a joke. This is how you'll know if your burger is cooked right. This one was for my dog, so like I broke it in half. Don't kill me. So I just like break it in half, and if there's no pink on the inside and it's a nice brown color, then you're good. Just like that, y'all. It's literally that simple. Took me less than 10 minutes, and you have these bomb burgers. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video.